Hello and welcome. Tziporah here from supportintimacy.com, where you are empowered to build bridges through intimacy and compassion in order to have thriving human connection as well as those extraordinary relationships in your life. And today I am here to share with you my 6 top steps to elevating your self-pleasuring experience. But I want to begin with sharing the difference between self-pleasuring and masturbation. When I think of masturbation, the simple idea that comes to me is that there's always, most often, an end result. We are masturbating in order to have a goal of ejaculation or orgasm. When I think of self-pleasure is something that's more about expanding this timelessness with our bodies, with our pleasure, and to investigate what actually expands pleasure in our body. It's all about developing a relationship. And so, with that said, my first step when it comes to elevating the self-pleasuring experience is to treat yourself like the most precious and delicious and juiciest lover on the planet. How would you want your partner to meet you for a date? How would you want your partner to meet you in the bedroom? That's how I invite you to meet yourself. Schedule your self-pleasuring times on the calendar, whether they're daily, weekly, or a couple times a week. Set the intention, put the energy into it ahead of time. Set the tone in the room, light candles, play your favorite music. What is going to be enjoyable to your senses that you want your body to explore? Step number 2 is to breathe. We know breath has so many health benefits, but breath as well on its own can actually bring our body into an orgasmic state before we even touch our body or before we even receive touch. When we have an open, connected, and full breath, it actually makes more room and space to feel more pleasure in the body, to feel more vitality, to feel more life. When we constrict and hold our breath, it actually cuts life off. Breath as well brings us more into the body, as in the sense it brings us more present, helps us feel more grounded. So remember your breath, remember to breathe. Step number 3 is to be your own pleasure detective. That simply means to be curious when your body starts to go into your self-pleasuring activities. You know, how often is it when you're sexually engaging with a partner, or even maybe in your past masturbation experiences, that they're so quick and so goal-orientated, or there's so much going on, or you're worried about your partner and what they're going to think. It's that you're not actually present to the moment to get curious. Wow, how does that feel in my body? Well, I don't like that. How does my body respond to this moment? So be a detective. Have that detective sense going on. The next step, the 4th step, is to allow your feelings to come. And what I mean by that is when we activate our sexual energy, when we start to heighten our states of arousal, we actually start to feel more of everything. And so I find this to be a very transformative space if we can allow what wants to come in. So you might feel moments of ecstasy, of pleasure, change every so often into waves of sadness or grief, and then it changes back to ecstasy. So be and allow what feelings want to come through, and see this as a healing, a transformative practice. The 5th step. Savor the pause. So often, again, if we get caught up in striving and rushing, I think all of us do at some point, we strive for that orgasm or reaching for that end goal. And so we're going, and we're focusing on heightening and building the pleasure and building arousal until, there's an explosion. However, when we breathe, when we investigate, and when we pause, the pause actually allows all that heightened heat, think of an inferno, like heat building. It allows that heat to start to expand, meaning expand more through our body, maybe expand into different places in our body, but also allows us to prolong the sense of pleasure. And my final step for self-pleasuring is to listen to the sensation. Our bodies communicate through sensation. All of these steps are helping you elevate your presence, helping you activate sensation. And now you can listen to the sensation, because the sensation, which shows up as merely as physiological responses in the body, whether that be heat or cold, temperature changes, tingle, constriction, openness, pulsation. Watch the sensation and allow the sensation to bring you information to where you want to move next on your experience. It's going to tell you what your body actually wants. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to follow me here on YouTube, as well as comment below. Let me know what it's been like for you to try on these 6 steps to elevating your self-pleasuring experience. And to pick up a copy of my free ebook, The Art of Communication, 6 Simple Strategies to Strengthen Your Relationship, come on over and see me at my website at TziporahIntimacy.com. And until soon, remember that intimacy and compassion are the bridge to creating thriving human connections on the planet and to elevate your relationships.